Roblox is known to be a fairly simple and basic game. It isn't exactly your average AAA game. The graphics are very cartoonish and blocky, and would never be even remotely comparable to real life. This is understandable though, as there are millions of games on the platform, yet the game only takes around 1 GB of storage. But recently, some games have been breaking the quality barrier. If you saw this picture for the first time, Roblox would probably be the last thing to come to mind. When people think of Roblox, they think of silly random games that look like they came out of your 5th grade Scratch class. But these pictures do, in fact, come from Roblox. From Doors to Ultimate Driving, developers are making games that push Roblox's engine to the limit. But one game in particular caught my eye, which I consider to be one of the best Roblox games out yet. The game I am referring to is FRONTLINES. While browsing on Roblox, trying to find a stupid game to play that would probably have something to do with cart rides or kid-friendly sexual intercourse, I came across this game, which had a striking title, but a not so striking thumbnail. But when I clicked on the game due to curiosity, the preview images were what really caught my mind. Before my eyes was not Roblox, but a AAA FPS shooter. The preview looked so good and was so high quality that I questioned if someone had just taken a fucking AAA Steam game and uploaded some screenshots to Roblox. But obviously I had to check for myself. When I joined the game, I realized that this was in fact a real game. Someone had actually made a game this realistic in Roblox. But after playing the game, the graphics were the least of my surprises. Unlike other Roblox FPS games, the gameplay was actually perfect. The physics were perfect. The audio was perfect, the gameplay was perfect. I considered making a pros and cons video of this game only to realize that there are no cons I can think of. This is a lie, I do have a few nitpicky things about the game. So am I over exaggerating the quality of this game? How good really is FRONTLINES? So first, obviously, the graphics are some of the best we've seen on Roblox, so no need to go into depth on that. Second, the gameplay. My friend Nogdog on YouTube always hates when I judge a game off of graphics, because he thinks gameplay is the most important aspect that separates the good games from the bad games. I would agree it's a 50-50 split between the two, because honestly, no matter how good the gameplay is, I can never see myself playing a game that looks like this. The gameplay is not only extremely fun, but is also balanced. First off, the game is play to win. No, I didn't say pay to win. You guys can leave now. No more worrying about getting smoked by a 5-year-old that used his mom's credit card to buy the 5 times damage and aimbot pass for 25,000 Robux. As far as I know, everything in the game can be unlocked simply from playing. And so far I feel like all the guns are fair and do similar damage, so no need for nerf Genji this and buff Dead by Daylight killers that. And honestly, if you think otherwise, you are just an extremely large skill issue in itself and should go back to League of Legends. There is also an insane amount of customization you can do on weapons. Whoever made this game most likely lives in Texas because they know their stuff about guns. I had no idea upper and lower receivers even existed until I played this game. You can customize just about any part of the gun, which opens up room for even more customization. It's like compound interest, but compound customization. Wait, what? For example, if I add this attachment to my gun, it may have its own attachments available for the attachment. It's like compound interest, but compound attachments. Okay, no, that didn't work either. I honestly thought it would make more sense the second time. As for game modes, there are not too many right now, but they are still good game modes. So far there are no free-for-all game modes, only team game modes, so it looks like Overwatch players have found another new game with the mechanic of blaming your teammates when in reality you were the bottom fragger and the one throwing the match.
I need healing. Experience oblivion.
I have also experienced no bugs in the game so far. If someone can make a game in an engine as shitty as Roblox's and still fix every bug in their game, then I know a game as big as Fortnite has no excuses. I'm serious about this. I'm honestly appalled that Fortnite still hasn't fixed the squad kill counter. It's been 3 years, 3 whole chapters, and it still gets the incorrect amount of kills on our squad. Like, it may seem like I'm holding grudges, but addition isn't that hard. If my friend Billy has 3 kills, my other friend has 6, and I have 3 more, how much do we have in total? It's f***ing 12, yet somehow Fortnite always manages to get the number wrong. Like, my 3-year-old sister could fix this bug. Some other things to mention about the game is that audio is perfect as well. I love soundtracks and sound design in video games, and am very nitpicky about it. So when I hear a bad sound in a video game, I will take it to heart. The audio is also perfect in terms of stereo, meaning if someone shoots to my right, I can tell it was from my right and pinpoint exactly where it was from. I'm not sure if Roblox does that by default, but either way, it's nice. Now, because some people will always find something wrong with the game, I'm going to point out some of the little things that could be improved on in Frontlines. First, this one may be intentional, but I feel like the players blend in with the background way too much, especially from far away. This could be because the game is too dark. For example, the players are black, and most maps are dark or have dark areas. Like I said, this could be intentional. Maybe the devs wanted the game to be even more like real life by having people blend in to make them harder to shoot. The name tags above people's head are also too big and very distracting. I've noticed that longer name tags get in the way. Another thing is that the game has no graphical settings other than field of view or FOV. I would love to be able to increase the GUI size or turn up the motion blur or even remove some distracting particles. The final thing, which I should mention is not the game's fault, is that this game is still Roblox. What I mean by this is Roblox games have some built-in cons on their own. First, the majority of players are either newborns, no-lifers, or just straight up weird. This means that you will get many hacking accusations thrown at you just because you did a little bit better than the enemy. This also means that you have to deal with Roblox chat, which is somehow the weirdest, cringiest, and most degenerate thing to ever exist. If you have ever used Roblox chat before, you also know that the censorship is just out of this world. You can't say Lamau, you can't give somebody your Discord, and if you make a typo trying to spell hello and instead spell HE double hockey sticks, you will be banned for life, sent to prison, and probably receive the death sentence.